hello. How are we? Come on in. Oh, it is so good to be back in my own crafty space after, well, about 8 days away. Good to be back. Come on in, come and say hello. It is 7:30 on a Tuesday night. This is where you'll find me, in my little crafty space, and hopefully I inspire some creativity with you lovely people tonight. Oh my goodness, what a weekend. If you didn't know, I had a 2-day crafting retreat up in Levin on Saturday and Sunday. It was amazing. We had such a great time. Really, really did. The food was amazing. I put on so much weight. I came home today and got on the scales and went, oh, hell no. So it's back on the water and the veggies and all the good stuff. But yeah. 8 days of indulging didn't do me any good. Heidi, hi, Michael. How are you? Beautiful bee, you are out there. How are you? We missed you. Lynn, how are you? Josie, I hear it's pretty windy in Wellington, Josie. I hope it's all okay. Sabrina, how are you? Oh, gosh, I missed everybody this week, that's for sure. So we do have class in Invercargill on Thursday, and then we will have class here in Matara on Friday. Elaine Yule, how are you? So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Every Tuesday night I come in here and do a little bit of live crafting. You can have a go at what I do and you might win a prize. Hey Jacinta, Evelyn, Gayleen. Oh, it was so good to see you at the retreat. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a fun, simple technique tonight. It's about creating a background super easy using your scraps. We've all got scraps. You know we do, okay? So this is a fun little card that I hope you like. So I'm going to flip you over and get all my bits ready. There's a lot happening at the moment that I want to share with you tonight as well. So I'm just going to bring that in there. We're going to flip you over. There we go. Hopefully, it might even come down a little bit. Hopefully I don't make you seasick when I flip all that around. We're going to need, as usual, the best trimmer in the whole wide world. And we might as well get the iPad out so that I can see all your lovely comments as we craft along. Actually, I might just take that out of there. I hope you've had a good day. Tell me about your day. What have you done? Have you done something exciting? Ah, there we go. Easy peasy. Right, swish that along. Linda's out there. Hello, Judy O. What's up? I see the Whangarei car park was on fire. Holy moly. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? So I've decided to use some cardstock and some DSP. Now, obviously, I'm not using scraps, but the whole idea of this thing is to use, well, that's technically a scrap. I didn't have any scraps of that because I've already used it today. So we're going to need a basic, a card base. I'm wondering, should we might make the card base out of this colour, which of course is Mossy Meadow. So we cut this down in half, and that just gives us a nice card base. So 14.9 by 21, score it at 10.5. Voila, one simple easy peasy card base. Bowling and now crafting. Oh, I do like, so is that like outdoor bowls, indoor bowls, 10-pin bowling? What type of bowls have we got going on there, Jacinta? So then I'm going to cut a layer that is 14.4 centimetres by 10. I'm going to do 2 of those because then I'll have one for the inside as well. Alright. And then for the outside, I'm going to go back to my Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to go down another 0.5 centimetre, so 13.9 by 9.5. So basically, I've just dropped 0.5 centimetre for each layer. Now, we're going to need, we're going to need a bit of that, a bit of that. I've got me some of this. And what other colour could I put on there? What other colour should we put? Like a crumb cake, maybe? Have I got some crumb cake? Let's find some crumb cake. Well, we could go early espresso. What do you reckon? That could work. Or, where's my crumb cake? Oh, hang on. I have a bit of peak. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so basically we're just creating a wonky front. I think that will go on there like so. Yeah, I'm liking that. Might go that way so I can see more of the flowers. So we basically, it's all you need to do is cut a level. Well, petal pink, says Megan. Maybe we could go pink. Let's have a look at some petal pink. I happen to have a bit of petal pink here. Oh, Megan, I think you're onto something there. What do you reckon? I think that would be quite good. Oh, Barbara's been feeding someone's cat. Well done. Oh, lawn bowls. Oh, lemon cake. Oh, don't talk about cakes. I'm back on a frickin' diet again. Oh, I just stood on a stamp set. What's that say? Oh, I've obviously ripped that. That's broken. Oh, blow. What have I done there? Anyway. Never mind. So what I like to do with the piece of cardstock is I like to emboss it. So I'm going to put this in an embossing folder and give it a pattern. Now, there's a brand new embossing folder available next month with the online exclusives. It's called Beautiful Pattern Embossing Folder. And that's what it looks like. So I'm going to go and emboss this. So just give me 2 seconds to whip this through the machine. Just chat amongst yourselves and tell yourself how wonderful you are. One moment, caller. Right. So put this through the machine. Isn't that pretty smush? Isn't that smush? Hello, Julie. Hello, Glennis. Glennis is in Twizzle. What's happening in Twizzle, Glennis? I hope you're good. Linda, haircut and shoe shopping. Oh, baby. Gotta love a new pair of shoes. I'm addicted to shoes. Linda knows that. I am shocking when it comes to shoe buying. Right, so I'm going to get my glue out. And I'm really just going to kind of eyeball where I want this to go. So I'm just going to put my glue down here for now. I can always add it somewhere else later if I need to. But that's what I'm going to do. The retreat was amazing, Megan. We had the bestest time. We really did. Lots of laughs, lots of just coming together. Obviously, Raymond, lots of food. I'm just going to pop a little bit on there. But yeah, no, it was awesome, Megan. We really, and I was so lucky. I had over 40 ladies there and even one from Australia. The lovely Dot joined us all the way from Perth. Then you're just going to put your decorative piece up against your DSP, like so. Okay. I'm having a nice straight edge through there. And I'm going to cut a very thin, I say very thin strip of the brown. Because you can bring it, this is the good thing about this card, you can use all the scraps that you've got. You kind of want to go wonky with it. Hopefully that's long enough. Oh, just perfect. Hey Wendy, how are you? Glad that you're, I'm glad I'm not flying today. Holy moly, yesterday's flight was horrendous. Like, it was the worst turbulence I've ever had. Yeah, she said it was, she came into Auckland first and obviously had some family that she got to hang out with. And then she came down on a bus to live in just for the retreat. How lucky was I? And I got to catch up with her at the airport before she flew back to Auckland. So, okay, so now we're going to bring the trimmer in. And we basically want to cut off all this excess. So I like to put my straight edge in the trimmer and just line it up here. And that way I can just kind of, you know, cut those bits off. And we can use these for another card. Yeah, Bart wasn't a fan, Megan. He was not a fan. He was literally sweating. His hands were like drenched. His brow was glistening. Yeah, he was not a fan of the turbulence, I can tell you. He was like, oh, if this had happened the first time I went flying, I'd never go again. But, yeah, no, he was not a fan. Poor bugger. Okay. So now we have this really cool background. I mean, this is the technique. Basically, I need you to use a DSP, a couple of colours of cardstock, and emboss one of them. And then we're going to whop our sentiment on. Now, once again, I've got some more new product to show off. We have got a gorgeous new punch. Look at this. And it comes with a fabulous stamp set. Now, this stamp has 14 centimetres. You can tell I'm still asleep. 14 sentiments. Centimetres. Yeah, he was not a fan, Megan, I'll tell you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a sentiment. There's quite a few now. What have we got? Consider yourself hugged. That's pretty good. Wishing you good things. Happy birthday. You did. Actually, I've got quite a few birthdays coming up next month. Thanks a million. I really like that. I've already used that. Sending my love, celebrate. Cue the confetti. Here's to you. I can't thank you enough. You're the sweetest. I'm so grateful. I think I'm going to go with happy birthday this time. I have got, like I say, I've got a few birthdays coming up. There it is. Happy birthday. So, I need a little block. Here we go. Just going to pop that on my block. Do season your stamps. Remember, if they're brand, I have not used this one, so I'm just going to give my little eraser over the top and take off that yucky stuff from the manufacturing. Yes, this would make a bloody good scrapbook page idea, Sue. You are not wrong. That's very good. It's a cool technique, eh, Linda? Super easy, but you're getting quite a bit of pizzazz. And once you decorate it, it'll look even better, trust me. Right, we need a bit of white. I had some white. Where is it? Here it is. No, that might be a bit small. I might need a bigger bit. Hang on. I'll grab a bigger bit. You always need a bigger bit. Okay, so we're going to just stamp our sentiment on there. Now, this colour is retired, but I really love it. Soft suede. It's going to work in beautifully with what we've done already. Now, just got to make sure my punch, I think I want the middle one, so I'll just put it about there. Okay. I think this new punch is going to be a hit. You've got the main banner in the middle. You've got these ones that you can do. Oh, yeah, I love it. Love it. Because I can never cut these things evenly. I do try, but they always end up wonky. So now I can just line this up. And what I'm doing is I'm looking that that point is in the middle of the H and that point there is sort of around the Y. And just give it a squeeze. And, of course, I will get these extra bits, which I can put them aside and use them for something else. Now I'm going to whop a couple of dimensionals on there. And, oh, where are they? Here they are. Oh, getting down to my last few. Put that one on there. Get my snipperdoodles. Loving the new punch, AB. It's awesome. It is so freaking awesome. All my new stuff arrived the day I left to go on holiday. As we were walking out the door, literally walking out the door, the postie turned up. So I didn't even get to play with any of it until today. Now I'm going to go in line with that other line there, but we need to put some juju on there. So there's another stamp set and die combo. So this is called Swirled Designs. This is the stamp set. So stamps come like this now, which is super cool for storage. I don't know if that is true to size, that picture on the front. I'm just going to open it and have a look, because I actually haven't opened. Let's see if it's true to size. Oh, yep, it is. Yep, it is true to size. So what you see on the front is exactly what you're going to get. I really like this. I thought it was quite cool. Anywho, pop that back in there. Chuck that in there. should we go with, like, I quite like, as you can tell, I've used this one a couple of times. So I think I'm going to use this again. Yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to use my scrap bit of Soft-C foam, and just, actually I've got some smaller scraps over there, so don't panic, I won't use that. Hang on, I'll just cut a couple. One moment, ladies and gents. I wish I had room for everything, but I don't, so you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Right. So this fun little die, sorry about that, I just left you in the lurch, didn't I? Fingers crossed he forgets absolute. Oh, he's not coming to Vegas, just me, but he is going on the incentive trip to Alaska. But yeah, just me for Vegas. Card design work great for Christmas cards and for bulk. You're not wrong, B. That is so true. But what you want to do is, you could just leave it like that, super simple, but you know me, you got to add more. Got to add more. But you don't have to. You could totally just leave it like that. And like B said, imagine doing it with Christmas papers and Christmas colours. So we'll just pop all those little bits out. Love these two dies. Die cuts. Right, get rid of that. Tidy as we go. I know, it doesn't sound normal for me. Okay, now I do have somewhere my little silicone mat with tiny detailed dies like this. I find it easier. Oh, I'm going to just stretch. I'll just grab a Dora. I find it easier to turn it over and then just pick up my glue and just dab it over the top. Okay, otherwise it's a pain in the backside to try and get glue on those little bits. And this way it won't all ooze out everywhere. Now I'm going to tuck that one under there, like so. And I'm actually going to trim this one and take that little bit off. Need a little bit more glue. And then put it somewhere else. You don't want to put it on top of that. I've done that. That's dumb. But there we go. Just keep it in the same place so that it doesn't get glue on the front. Pick that up with your take your pick tool if you know where it is. Because I don't know where mine's gone. Then I'm going to just tuck that under there. See? Like that. Just pop that to the side. And when that dries out, you just, you know, just peel it off like sunburnt skin. It sounds gross, but that's totally what it is. But this set is very cool. Like I'll show you one. I've made a card with these. But yeah, we've got sort of like pyramid shaped stars, little flowers, extra little stars, and then this cool leaf. And like I said, it coordinates with this. I am tempted to put everything in the one plastic sleeve, the dies and that. I just haven't made up my mind if that's exactly how I want to go just yet. Right, so now we'll bring in our layers. We have got, that's going to go on there, which I think is going to bring in that Soft-C foam on the top. And, oh, was Eden in the tree climbing competition? No, he wasn't. Thank goodness, my goodness. No, he didn't come to the South Island one this year. He is saving his money because he's off to Australia to go and have a crack at making the money in Australia, as most young folks are. Not a lot happening for them in New Zealand. So yeah, no, he's saving his pennies to head to Aussie. Right, pop that on there. It's just a wee thin border, but I quite like it. But yeah, you wouldn't want to be tree climbing today. And the company that he worked for back in Paiatua, they were just flat out today. They had power outages and trees down and all sorts. So it needs a bit of bling. You know me and bling. Gotta have a bit of bling. What are we going to add? What should we put on there? I'll have to get my container. Oh, it's falling out. I wondered what was happening. I was like, why is this not working? What have we got? No, that's the wrong... Oh, we could go these, eh? Let's go those. These are deer dots. Not for deer, but D-E-A-R. Not D-E-E-R. They're all going to Perth. There's 5 of them. And they're going to Perth. He is thinking about Melbourne afterwards, though, because he really likes Melbourne. But they're all going to give it a crack in Perth first. He won't be going to the mines, however, because he is colourblind. And you can't work in the mines if you're colourblind. Did you know that? He didn't until he found out. He was like, oh. Right. But he's already got a couple of jobs lined up, so... I'm just going to pop those there, and I think it needs one more. Well, sometimes that third one... Yep, no, there, it's going there. What do you reckon? I know. Good excuse for me to go to Perth, though, because my friend Dot that came over to the retreat, she said I could stay with her. So I was like, yay! Good excuse to go and see Dot and see Eden at the same time. So that's all I'm going to do for that one. I'm going to glue that on now. Pop that on there. Make sure it's the right way round. Fiona has been known to glue it on upside down. So then I have to cut the card front off and stick it on again. How many of us have done that? Put your hands up. Accidentally put the front on the wrong way round. Surely I'm not the only one. And now I'm going to chuck on this layer. Okay. Now, while I've got your attention, if you went to the retreat or have been thinking about placing an order, free shipping, ladies. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days. Normally we just do 1 day of free shipping, but it's 3 days of free shipping, and it's for all orders $100 and over. So hello, no brainer. I've got an order sitting there in my cart ready to go. So be sure, if you have been thinking about an order, you really want to get it in tomorrow and take advantage of free shipping. The warehouse will be super busy, so if you want it in a hurry, make sure you do get it in first thing tomorrow. Winkestella on the flowers. Oh, I like that idea, Soupy. Oh, I like that. And I've got a new Winkestella. Let's do it. Oh, I love that idea. Hey, Joycelyn, how are you? Oh, Jacqueline, I haven't forgotten your prize, darling. I'm getting that sorted. I just got home and it was all just chaos when I got home, really. 3 bloody loads of washing I had to do. Holy moly. Right, so we're going to put some Winkestella on the flowers. I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but Winkestella is like a shimmery wee liquid. I'm just going to put it on the flowers, and I might just dab it on those little buddy buds there. What do you reckon? I don't know. Can you guys see the Winkestella? Let me know if it shows up or not. Not sure, but anywho, what I will do is I'm a little bit intimidated by these new stamps. See, I've lost it already. Because they're not in a case, I'm going to have to get myself used to... What have I... Oh, here it is. Here it is. See, and I've just left it on the desk, and and it's picked up goobies. So, just going to take a little bit more time for me to get used to this. I do like it, but it's going to, I can see I'm going to have to be a little bit more organised, which is something I'm not very good at. Okay, so this is the one we've made tonight. Hey, Wendy! Isn't that gorgeous? Then we made, hang on, I'll grab my other samples. Where is it? Here it is. So this was the first one I made today. I did go for a Christmas theme. So this is retired paper, but I've got so much of it, and I thought, oh, I love it. So nice, simple motif there with your sentiment running along the line. I thought it was really cute. And I've even done the inside as well. So don't forget, decorate your insides. They don't have to be naked. Then, of course, I had to make a pink card. It wouldn't be a Fiona night without a pink card. This is a brand new stamp set also. Makes these beautiful flowers, and it comes with these coordinating dies. So, and there's that new embossing folder again. And I made this one an easel card, so it pops up on that piece there, and a little bit of gold and a little bit of silver, a little bit of they call it mixed metals. I quite like it. I've been doing it a lot lately. But yeah, I thought that was quite nice. And that DSP is also retired, but it works so well. Then I thought, well, go big or go home. I'm really loving the peach pie. Peach pie at the moment, it's not a colour that I liked in the beginning, but if you put a splash of gold with some white, it really does look spiff. And there's that die again in the circular ones, and I've embossed the cardstock with the DSP. Absolutely, Moira, don't forget your envelopes. And then I did a little strip on the bottom. So with the envelopes, I would put this paper on the flap. Actually, all the papers would go on the flap. So obviously your challenge is to create a card like this, and it's no set measurement. You basically pop down your scrap of whatever size DSP scrap you've got. Pick out some, this one I loved. Thank you for messaging that pink. I think it looks so much better than the brown. So yeah, I love that. Makes it a little bit more feminine too. So that is your challenge this week. What do you reckon? Is it a card that you're going to create? Do let me know. Thank you, Joycelyn. Yay. Right, well, I'll pop these to the side and we'll flip you around and we'll give away a prize, because 2 weeks ago we made the card with the front, you know, the rounded front, and I can't even show you because I sold them all at the market. I took them to the market just to showcase what we do, and this lady insisted on buying them, which was cool for me, but now I haven't got them. Right, let's flip you back over. Hang on. Oh, no, done. Okay, hang on, bear with me. This one. Oh, no, this one. Oh, I tell you, me fat fingers tonight, not working the buttons. You don't need to see me that close, do you? So there you go. What do you reckon of that? Let me know what you think. Love the pink card, says Julie. Yeah, I must admit. It is quite... And I think this new flower is just... it's a two-step. So it is a two-step. It took me a little... It was a bit tricky, actually. It took me a little bit to get the hang of it. But once you got the hang of it, isn't it sweet? And it has a little stamp to do the centre. I forgot what it's called. I'll show it to you. Hang on. Wait there, folks. Here we go. So it is called Petals of Beauty. It is brand new. That is, I've put the stamp in front of it, but that's Petals of Beauty, and it comes with the Petals of Beauty dies. So that's you get a picture of the dies on the front. So I used that one there and that one there. So yay, isn't it gorgeous? So if you to be honest, if you sign up under that fantastic joining opportunity at the moment, you can choose this pre-order stuff. Customers can't get this till November, but if you were to sign up, you do have access to put these brand new items in your kit, in your starter kit. So that's cool. It would be awesome to have some more of you take up the Stampin' Up opportunity. You don't have to run classes. You can be your own happy shopper. I have a lot of ladies in my team that are just happy shoppers for themselves. I'd love you to join our fun team. We do some great activities. And of course, when you become a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you get to take part in Stampin' Up only events. And there's a couple coming that you have to be a demonstrator to do. So do keep an eye on that. And if you want to know more about it, do let me know. I love that style. How can I turn it into vintage? Oh, I think if you went with those creams and pinks and then did like a rustic flower. Imagine doing like a rustic bird's nest and have thread. Oh, Gayleen, you've inspired me, love. Gayleen is all about the boho vintage. Anywho, so yeah, new product, new embossing folder, new punch, new stamp set. It's all new. And, you know, just when you think, I don't need any more, yeah, you do. So take advantage. If you don't take advantage of the joining offer, do take advantage of the free shipping tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. Okay, that is a complete no-brainer. So a $100 order, you're going to be saving $10.95. The more you spend, the more you will save, because shipping is a massive cost. So that's what that is. Right, I have got my iPad here now. I had a wee couple of glitches with Facebook, so please let me know if I have missed you, but I have quadruple checked this list. There were actually 24 of you that did the card. Well done. Glennis, Elaine, Jacqueline, Evelyn, Judy O, Ann T, Marilyn B, Michael, well done. Jenny B, Deirdre, Raywin, Heather, Linda, Ann F, Lynn J, Marilyn C, Sabrina, Jan, Carol, Jill, Josie, Nikki, Joy, and Barbara. Oh, that was a mouthful. So we are going to get to the important bits now. Now, it's going to be back the front, but I've got to show you this. Hang on. The amazing Anita painted me. She painted this. Now, it says cross your fingers, cross your toes, and rub your lucky knickers. Now, this flamingo, look at the knickers on this flamingo. So I'm going to rub these lucky knickers for you. I am going to take this with me to the day I die. It's going in the coffin with me. I love it. I was so spoiled. I got a flamingo cup. I got flamingo napkins. I got flamingo oven mitt and pot mitt. And obviously this cup here I got flamingo. It's ceramic. It holds your drink really hot for ages. So thank you, everybody. The beautiful wooden tote. Everyone got a wooden tote at the retreat. So it was awesome. Awesome. Anywho, I'm waffling. Let's give away a prize. You know the drill. You know the drill. I just held up the sign. You got to do it. All right? Good luck, everyone. Here we go. As you know, I'd love to give you all a prize if I could. But tonight, I'm just going to give away one prize. And it's going to the amazing Jan's got lucky knickers tonight. She might be wearing Michael's. I don't know. I'm just saying. But Jan, congratulations. I'm going to get you a prezi. Now, also, I'll show you on Sunday night, I gave away 3 prizes to Jan, Evelyn, and I pinned it up somewhere. And Carol. Carol got card kits. Evelyn got the note cards and envelopes. And Jan, let's pull out some prizes for you. What have we got? Oh, no. Okay. What's in here? Oh, okay. We've got that and we've got that. I'm going to give away this. Okay. So I've got a few bits and bobs here. Foam strips. Brilliant idea. Great for making shaker cards and also great for lifting up little skinny things. So if you want to put little skinny things on. So Jan, that is yours. I'm also going to give you, this is from Sunday night, blending brushes. Okay, so these are yours. And tonight you will get the foam strips, and I'm going to share these because there's 3 in a packet and I think it would be nice to share them with everyone. Jan is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in my team, and we all like a bit of Stampin' Up! Merch. I got given some merch over the weekend. I got a beautiful key ring and a t-shirt. But anyway, Jan, I'm just going to give you one of these amazing Stampin' Up! Pens. They write beautifully. It's a gorgeous colour. So I'm going to drop that down inside your... No, I'm not, because that's going to rip that. I'll put it in with the foam strips. Oh, Linda, can you tell me what coloured cardstock you want? And if I've got it, I'll bring it on Thursday. If not, I'll order it. You probably did tell me, but it went in one ear and out the other. So, Linda, just let me know, because I will bring... Linda also won the raffle, and I'm going to bring her prize to class on Thursday. But let me know what colour cardstock you want, Linda. And, Jan, this is coming your way. Awesome. I'm just going to have to find space over there for it. Right, done. Oh, I better put a post-it note on it. Hang on, Michael. I've got my pen and I've got my post-it note. Jan, well done. So if you've got nothing to do on Thursday, come and see me in Invercargill. The weather is supposed to be atrocious, so we're going to wing it, because if it's really, really bad, I'm not coming down. But if it's okay, then I will. So, yeah, but apparently Thursday is supposed to be worse than today. So, anywho, this is yours, love. Okay. I will get the rest of the prizes out to people this week, or maybe next week, because I've got a lot on at the moment. When haven't I? But so I just will be spending tomorrow in the craft room getting everything ready for Thursday and Friday. I am going to be I know I've said this, but black or espresso? Fabulous, my darling. I've probably got black. I'm not sure if I've got a full pack of espresso, but I will check. Either way, we had atrocious. Yeah, I heard it was pretty bad in Wellington. We actually saw, we don't normally watch TV, but we had heard that there were stories on the news. This poor little lady, she was trying to cross the road and she got bloated over down the road. Holy macaroni. Apparently someone has also passed due to injuries from the storm, so that's not cool. But anyway, sidetracked. So if you are in rough weather at the moment, please be safe, stay home, don't go out if you don't have to, and batten down the hatches and just craft. You can craft by candlelight if your power goes out. I've done that before. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, free shipping, and don't forget to join my team. I'd love to have you. The current offer is phenomenal. Make sure you take advantage of it. Okay, loves, bye for now.